Well, thank you for coming back in. This is Bronx Zoo episode 2. The first one I know got maybe a little bit too much slow motion video. Probably could have critiqued that a little bit. I was trying originally to put it all in one video, and then people are going to be there for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and that's not, I don't think, conducive to what we're trying to do here. But if you are planning on visiting the Bronx, this is the entrance I go in. We're going to follow this whole route. We started off with the American bison and grizzly bears. The grizzly bears are not attached to it, but we will get to that in this video, how to get to the grizzly bears. So this is the Bronx River Parkway entrance I come in on, and I feel it's my favorite way to enter the zoo now. We'll be heading up now. Wilderbirds will be on the left. We're going to go by Wilderbirds, because I always save that pretty much for the end of the day, because there's some exhibits, outdoor exhibits, that I just want to get to. And one of them is the Amur Tiger. Tiger Mountain is sensational. When it opened up, I almost was so happy, because the only way you used to be able to see tigers prior was in wild Asia on the Bengali Express, and of course the Bengali Express does not really stop. You're just on that monorail, and if you really love a big cat and really want to see the big cat, that's exactly where it is. And to the right of them are Perry David deer. Them deer, there used to be Roosevelt elks there, and across where the tigers were used to be the old timber wolves. So the zoo has changed drastically in some areas, and neither of us for better or worse. I did like the Roosevelt elk, I will say that, as a species. They were much more exciting to me, because the calling of an elk is just like wow. And I've never seen it in the wild or heard it in the wild, but I have heard it at that zoo, and it was very special to me. And as we go up, there'll be some duck ponds on the left with some swans and stuff, some waterfowl ponds, more like it. And you can get some really nice glimpses of some very local species of beautiful ducks, from wood ducks to hooded mergansers to golden eyes. Very nice little area to just watch the ducks just do what ducks do, float around and stuff. So it's very nice there. And then as we work our way up, we'll work our way up to the dholes, which are the Indian wild dog from India. Dholes, that used to be the old polar bear exhibit at one time, and when you hit that, you hit the dholes, you can either go up the stairs to the right to where the grizzly bears were in episode 1, or you can continue and go to the Himalayan highlands. As an opening photo suggested, we are going to the Himalayan highlands. I love my snow leopards, and we'll get more into all this in this episode, so please come on in and enjoy. Thank you so much for this opportunity to share what I think is one of the most special zoos on the planet. So you entered the Bronx Zoo to the Bronx River Parkway. You had a great time with the buffalo, I hope. And then the first thing you come up on the right, like I said, Wilderbirds on your left, are the Perry David deer. In May of 1865, flood eliminated the whole wild population of these, and it was just through some captive breeding programs that they had now established 6,000 of these animals back in China. So certainly animal that was extinct in the wild returns to the wild, and hopefully it will continue to grow and bring light upon this species. So now here we are. We cross Perry David deer. We'll go to the left, and there is Tiger Mountain, which opened in 2003. Wow, that's dating back a little bit. These are the Amur tigers, once known as the Siberian tiger from Russia. It's the largest cat in the world, and the most beautiful animal in my mind that walks this planet. Certainly, one cannot grasp the power of these cats unless you see them up close, and this is a real eye-level, up-and-close encounter. In 2016, I was blessed to see the 3 cubs that were there, so certainly an exhibit that's a must-see, and a must-see animal to preserve on this planet. So you just might have had the greatest experience, and a Amur tiger might have just stood up on its hind legs and reached that 9 feet body all the way up to the sky, and then massive paws, and now you come across this nice little duck pond here where you can relax a little bit, just exhilarated from your last experience that you just had at the Tiger Mountain, I'm hoping, and then you work your way up towards the dholes. And certainly the little ducks here, nice relaxing scenery. There's so many beautiful little ducks in here. And these are the dholes from Southeast Asia. a wonderful wild dog. They usually congregate in numbers. They're very social. In 12, they there have been packs of 40 together, so that's pretty impressive for an animal that you probably never heard of or seen unless you came to a place like the Bronx Zoo. And of course, they reside at the old polar bear exhibit, which is some memories there for me. Well, I will do it for this episode. This is part two, episode two of the Bronx Zoo. The Himalayan highlands in the end. You know, you get the white neck cranes, the red pandas, the other bird you see is a taragan, and of course snow leopards. This is one of the finest areas to photograph snow leopards that I've ever been to, and certainly one of the premier locations in the Bronx Zoo for photography. Also, about the snow leopards, 80 cubs have been raised at the Bronx Zoo. So if you have a snow leopard at your local zoo, chances are it's somehow related to one from the Bronx. So what a beautiful species. Thanks for tuning in. And episode 3, we're going to the jungle. Yes, we are. Jungle World. So tune in for that when that gets released. Hopefully in a few days. Peace. Thank you.